Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here, bringing you another video. This one's going to be doing another versus video. This is a viewer request, so I didn't come up with this topic myself. A few different viewers came up with this, suggested it, and YouTube username J3ArryOGG, so Jerry OGG, spam my channel like 30 times, recommending I do a Hulk versus Goku video. And a breakdown on who would really win, what do I think, all that kind of stuff. Once again, I don't underestimate the absurdity of these videos. They're just fun. I just do them because I think they're fun. You know, like when you're a 5-year-old kid, and, you know, you're talking with your friends on the playground. One person, you know, is talking about a superhero, and, you know, or one kid's talking about a superhero. Next thing you know, you got another kid who's like, yeah, but he's not as strong as so-and-so. Let's say, you know, one's talking about the Incredible Hulk and how strong he is. Then another kid's a big Dragon Ball Z fan. He's like, yeah, but Goku could kick his ass. You know? And then they just start arguing back and forth. And, you know, so my job, or not job, but my purpose in these videos is to rationalize and come up with a winner for two characters whom I think would make a good fight or battle. And how I see it going down, who I think would win. So, that being said, this one's going to be Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, versus Kakarot, Goku, Son Goku, you know, yeah, so the two of them versus each other. Now, I have done breakdowns before of Superman versus the Incredible Hulk and Goku versus Superman, and if you guys have seen those videos, if you haven't, you can go watch them. If you have, then you know that I pick Goku over Superman. I think Goku mud stomps Superman, and also Superman over the Incredible Hulk. So if you're going to do math, then you say, well, if Goku beats Superman, and if you know, Superman beats the Hulk, then obviously Goku beats the Incredible Hulk. But you can't really do MMA math or, you know, fighting math like that, you know, because it doesn't always work that way because styles make fights. However, in this situation, I think it fits perfectly. Because when you look at the Hulk versus someone like Goku, has Goku faced guys like the Hulk before, like Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk before? Yeah, he's faced guys like Bruce Banner before. You know, super strength, rage. You know, like Brawly comes to mind right off the bat. I mean, there's lots of other, you know, characters even from Dragon Ball that he's faced that are similar to the Incredible Hulk. You know, but Brawly is definitely very similar in a lot of ways. He's just, you know, this huge hulking, you know, guy that just runs at people, grabs their face and throws it into rocks and stuff, or like grabs them and like drags it across like a building or something, or you know, grabs them by their foot and slams them into stuff. The Hulk is very similar to that in fighting style. Of course, he can't use, you know, he doesn't have any kind of Kai blast or anything like that. But let's do a rundown of his powers. He's got unlimited strength. He's got his thunderclap, you know, where he'll use his strength together, you know, and hit his hands together so you know, powerfully that he knocks everything back. He'll do the same thing to Earth, smash the Earth below people and make them fall, or throw things at people, you know, like humongous objects or pieces of land, stuff like this. He can leap or jump insane amounts of distance, like just crazy. He's got accelerated healing, similar to probably someone like Wolverine, and dynamic durability. So, you know, he's really hard to really hurt, and the more angry he gets, the stronger he becomes, basically, to the point of, in the Marvel Universe, what they refer to as, like, unlimited strength. Okay, so absolute unlimited strength. He can breathe underwater, and he's resistant to mental attack, mind control, and, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk. Goku, on the other hand, has way more abilities and powers than that. He's got, obviously, super strength, super speed. When he gets to the point, he's able to transform into Super Saiyan, you know, ascend past that. So which Goku, or what stage of Goku's evolution throughout Dragon Ball Z are we looking at? Don't say Dragon Ball GT. Don't you dare. I would pick, probably, if I had to think of, like, one moment when Goku, you know, like the most iconic version of Goku from all of that. In my mind, I hear Super Saiyan 1 Goku, not Super Saiyan 2 and not Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 1, because that's the point that he beat Frieza, okay? That's the point that he had one of the best fights with Cell I've ever seen in a cartoon, even to this day. I mean, you go back and watch music videos of Goku's fight against Cell, It's amazing. The artwork, the focus, the skills, the speed, just the counters and counters and counters and the flashes of light. Awesome. It's awesome. So that's the Goku I would pick because to me that's like, my idea of, Goku as I would remember him from the series. Now, granted, if you pick like young Goku from Dragon Ball, yeah, the Hulk would stomp him. If you pick Goku from the beginning of the series, like when he was fighting like Raditz and, the Saiyan Saga and that kind of stuff, I'd probably go with Incredible Hulk. But at any point from the Namek Saga and onward, when he lands on Namek to becoming Super Saiyan and further, I'm going to have to go with Goku. Absolutely 100% going to have to go with Goku. His speed is really what makes the difference here. How would the Hulk land a single blow on Goku if he's just, instant transmission, using his instant transmission to teleport all over the place? If he's, and even, not even that, like, remember when he lands on Namek and he's fighting Jace and the Ginyu Force and all the rest, and the famous gif where he punches Jace in the face like 50 times? I love that, by the way. But that really like illustrates how fast he becomes, to the point where these guys are like, I can't even see him. That's how fast he is. I can't even see him. How is the Hulk going to land a finger on Goku at that state or in Super Saiyan? He might see the light and be just destroying everything in the environment, but he's never going to like land a blow on Goku. Furthermore, he's a rage monster, so he's not a skilled fighter. If you watch the fight between Goku and Cell, and they're just countering each other after one after another, to the point where it's like you get the feeling that you're watching masters of their craft in terms of fighting style, in terms of like stances and the ability to counter. It's like we're seeing an evolved version here of their style of fighting. To the point where you've got to take their powers into consideration. How does that affect their fighting stances? Like Goku will have like a weird kind of like it's kind of like, I guess, like a kung fu stance kind of, but it's like a karate stance in the terms of his width of his legs and his guard, and like his hands aren't kept up too high or anything, like a Muay Thai stance. And then you've got the fact that he'll, as he's flying, will do different things like switch and counter, and you just get into an advanced level of fighting, I think, with regards to the characters that the Hulk just can't even fathom. Like, he would have no idea what's happening to him, and he would be a play toy for Goku, absolutely, especially Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan would stomp him. And yeah, you can say, oh, well, the Hulk's got unlimited strength. Well, I think that when you consider his strength, that it seems unlimited. It's kind of like magic, like someone sees something and they can't explain, oh, it's magic, but then if you understand how it worked, then you start to understand it, and it doesn't become magic anymore. It becomes like, just a trick or science or this kind of stuff. I think that it seems like in the Marvel Universe that he has unlimited strength, but that's impossible, to completely be unlimited. And I think that when you take him and you put him against someone like Goku, his strength would be tested, and you could say maybe he's even a little stronger than Goku, but still, it doesn't matter because he's not going to be able to keep up fighting with Goku. Goku's cardio is crazy. You got him fighting Frieza for like 30, 40 episodes, which would be the equivalent of, I don't know, at least over a day or two. A few days probably. You've got just all these things. And probably to seal the deal, to cap it all off, I'm going to bring up one instance from Dragon Ball Z, which is where they're in the hyperbolic time chamber. Goku's training Gohan, and he's explaining, so many things about their style of fighting and how they do it and everything like that. And he reaches USSJ, which is basically the form of Super Saiyan where they think they're ascended to another level, but really they've just adjusted their attributes to become stronger, where Vegeta's like, I am Super Vegeta. That's USSJ. And that is not Super Saiyan level 2. It's Super Saiyan level 1 with the attributes changed to muscle mass to strength. So they're huge, but at the same time, Goku explains to Gohan, yeah, you can be big and you can be strong and you can add on all this extra muscle, but guess what it does to you? It slows you down like crazy. And that's why he says this form has a weakness. So we're not going to use this form. It's too weak, because after about like 30 seconds, you're going to get really tired and your cardio fails and your speed is not going to be able to keep up with Cell. You're just going to be too slow. So that's the weakness of the form. And I think that Goku, just in that, teaching Gohan that, he's that far above the Hulk. Like he's like someone that could teach the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like how to fight and how to do these things. Because, you know, I mean, the Hulk, obviously, you know, that's all he knows. He's got his gamma thing, and that's all he does, right? But it just seems to me like Goku is such a level above that and, you know, further than that, that he understands all the weaknesses of all the different forms. And that can actually be taken to real life, too. Because when you take guys that are really big like that, for example, if you're talking like MMA and stuff, some of the heavier guys that are around like 300 pounds that have, you know, really big muscles, can bench press 400, 500 pounds, this kind of stuff, they get tired really fast, first of all, and they're slower. Their timing is slower. You know, their cardio suffers. Their agility suffers. You know, their range of motion, everything becomes more constricted. And, you know, there's a lot of weaknesses to the different forms. And I just think that, you know, when it comes down to this matchup, Goku versus the Incredible Hulk, I'll say it right here, right now, Goku makes playtime out of the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk is so far below Goku, he's actually probably a bad training partner for Goku because he just, you can't even really toy with him that much. He'd just be kind of pointless, you know. That's my thoughts on it. Maybe there was like 10 Incredible Hulks, and that would be a good training session for Goku, but otherwise, no. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. For more versus suggestions, please leave them below, and I will consider them, and if I feel like it, if I'm in the mood, and you guys want to see more, put it in the description or put it in the comments, and I will probably do another versus video pretty soon. I like to do them every now and then, and if you guys like them, let me know. Later, guys. Peace.